Club Calvi has new books to take you through late summer. If you're looking to dive into romance, drama, and mystery, consider these 3 books. Club Calvi producer Danielle Parker joining me to talk about all of them. Hi, Danielle.
Hi, Mary.
You picked some great ones.
We have some good ones.
They look wonderful for these last few weeks of summer. And this first one is from an author we know very well.
That's right. We know her well. About 2 years ago, we featured Clavis Natera's first book, which was Neruda on the Park. Well, now she has this new book called The Grand Paloma Resort. So this book takes place on the Dominican Republic, the Grand Paloma Resort, this all-inclusive, very exclusive resort. And you would think, well, like a TV show, a streaming show we might know, she would profile the people who are the visitors. No, she upends that. This is about the people who work there. The book focuses on 2 people. One is a manager, a sister. She has so much responsibility. She's a manager, she takes care of the staff, she takes care of the visitors, and she's taking care of her younger sister. The younger sister works there as a babysitter for the visitors. Well, she gets into some trouble. And then everything goes to the pot, because then 2 young girls go missing, a hurricane is bearing down, all of this is happening, but this sort of opens up the curtain really to what really goes on at these resorts for the people who work it. This whole thing about paradise, something else is really always under the covers.
She's a brilliant storyteller, so I'm really looking forward to that. The next book is very different. It's Mean Moms.
Mean Moms. And these are the people who would go to the Grand Paloma Resort.
Yeah.
Exactly. So Mean Moms is written by Emma Rosenblum, and the Mean Moms are parents at this very exclusive private school in downtown New York. Well, these Mean Moms, they say they're friends. However, you soon find out who's, cheating with whose husband, who's lying, who's trying to hide that they all have head lice in the family. What Emma Rosenblum does is that she really goes underneath the surface of these women. She goes into their, desires, not just physical, but what they want for themselves, for their families, their insecurities, their hopes, their aspirations. And it really gives them character. Everything, as always, there's a twist. A new mom is on the scene. She is single, newly divorced. People like her, but then they get suspicious.
Sounds like trouble.
Big trouble. This is a beach read. You just buckle up, you sit back, and you just dive right in.
Get ready for the twists and turns. Okay,
Exactly.
Our last book is a rom-com for young adults.
It is. It's billed as young adults, but I really think that people of all ages will really like this. If you're an adult, look for Always Be My Bibi by Priyanka Taslim. It is a delight. I was chuckling throughout as I was reading this book. So Bibi is this 16 going on 17 girl living in Paterson, New Jersey. Her family, very wealthy. They are originally from Bangladesh. Her father is the fried chicken king of the United States. And Bibi lives the life. She has designer duds, she has designer clothes, and she lives the lifestyle. However, until she gets into trouble, because she's making a plot to steal off to the prom where she can get her first kiss. Dad hears about it and promptly grounds her, says, you cannot have a boyfriend until her older sister gets married. So the older sister gets engaged, yay! They all go to Bangladesh for the wedding, but trouble ensues. This book is about family. It's about, even though when they drive you crazy, you still love them. She loves her parents, she loves her sister, she adores her grandmother. And then for the boys, you got to read it to find out.
Sounds like a delight. Thanks, Danielle. So the books are The Grand Paloma Resort, Mean Moms, and Always Be My Bibi.